We cannot have emergency cleanups after every flood. Real change happens between the days in between the cleanups. Welcome to another exciting episode of Why with Bobby. My name is Bobby. Today we'll be talking about the nationwide cleanup ordered by the President of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. After the cleanup, what's next? Let's dive inside. So His Excellency John Dramani Mahama announced a 2-day nationwide cleanup after the floods. Because some weeks back, Accra was heavily flooded. So it led to a lot of filth, displacement, loss of property, which is very sad. But as a country, are we going to let that happen? Are we going to continue to live like this? So today we are talking about the aftermath of the cleanup, what the cleanup brought, what we are supposed to be doing, and the impact it has brought upon us. So to start with, I think it's a good idea to issue a nationwide cleanup. It's a very good idea. But the question is, just the cleanup can't solve the whole issue. It's a very big problem, right? We can't just rely on just one cleanup. It's supposed to be what? A daily activity. Besides, the Bible preaches cleanliness. The Bible says cleanliness is what is next to what? Godliness. So if you believe, and we know that Ghana is a Christian country, right? And we believe in the Bible. So if the Bible is saying cleanliness is next to godliness, it means that Ghana is not a godly country. Because, bro, I've always said this: if you want to know that there's death in Accra, you should come visit Accra in the rainy season. In the rainy season, that's when you see the filth and all that. That's when the filth comes out. So after the cleanup, I saw a video posted by the Bastor Boys. Right, the video showed Aboboloshi after the cleanup, and it wasn't something to write home about. Very, very bad. Just after the cleanup, you realize that there's filth again. That should tell you that there is filth in Accra, right? So we can't just sit there and just look at it just like that. We need to be doing something about it. So the question is, what are we doing about the filth as at now? Now we've gotten our hands dirty. So after the cleanup, we need to wash down and all that. So let's dive in. So during the cleanup, I did my part at home. Obviously, work started at 12. So in the morning, we did our parts in the house, in the area, and I set off to work. On my way home, I saw a lot of people. It was great. Like literally almost every bus stop or every vicinity from the Kaswa that was passing through to Accra, people were working, distilling gutters and all that, right? It was a great experience. And I closed from work and I came back and I realized that on the gutter, beside the gutter, they had distilled the rubbish and they had left it there. That's a very bad habit, because at the end of the day, if you leave the rubbish there, it's going to rain again and it's going to go back into the gutter. So what was the essence of the distilling? Not every place, but some places did that. I think Malam Junction, as at now, I still see that the Malam Junction filth is there. I don't know. You can't sweep your room and leave the rubbish in front of your door. When you come, dust will blow it away. Goes back to factory reset. What are we doing? It's cost 90. You get it? The idea of the cleanup wasn't a one-day thing. It was supposed to be what? Continuous. So these are some of the things I'll be suggesting in the video. So the first thing I suggest is that people have even complained that MPs after election, they don't come to the area, right? A lot of MPs don't come to the area. So a lot of people have been ranting recently on social media. The MPs are not coming to the area. I recall when the flood happened, someone called at A+. He came to say his mind. Miss Eri to call his MP. Scanty has been calling his MP. A lot of people have been calling their MPs, because I've also been calling my MP. It looks like there's nothing that's they don't come around. So at the end of the day, if they are not coming around and there's nothing ongoing, like the things they promise to do, most of them are not doing it, then it's cost 90 about. So to continue with this cleanup exercise, I was thinking that if every constituency, if I say Kaswa side, this side, MP comes and it's okay, every 3 months or every 2 months we'll do general cleanup. That's like a first step to combating this filth, this death in Accra. Because If everybody comes and is like, let's do cleanup, let's do cleanup, at the end of the day, at least every 2 months, or every month, once a day in a month, you find one day we do it. It's going to reduce the waste, and that's a good option. Because I remember those times when I was living in Dansoman Stains Factory, specifically Block 3, we used to have general cleaning, like specific day for general cleaning. The whole block, every block had their general cleaning. So we'll come out, everybody, like around 5. We literally even go around and knock everybody's door to come out there. I can't clean up. We clean, we weed, we scrap the pounding area, we sweep the staircase. Like, bro, at the end of the day, you barely see dirt around. Like, you barely see that there's filth around that area. That's much different. Every time we're doing that, and our daddy even taxed my brother and I to always sweep the staircase. So every Saturday, we sweep the staircase from, we're living at 3rd floor, so from 3rd floor to ground floor, we sweep the whole staircase. You understand? To make sure that it's always things. Whenever those times that we're there, whenever you come around, bro, you barely see a pure water sachet on the floor. But if we are walking on the staircase and we see, we pick it up and put it in the dustbin. So if MPs also involve themselves and be like, oh, let me come to my constituency and at least mobilize them and help them with the cleanup. Let's settle it. This is what we are doing for this constituency. It's not a bad idea. As I say, it will help, because we can't just do 1 day or 2 days cleanup and go and sleep. You can't do a cleanup, remove gutters, and leave the filth on the road or on the side of the road or by the gutters. You can come and pick it up and it's still there. If it rains right now, that's like cause 90, the flood will come again. The roads will get spoiled again. Most of the roads have not been fixed after the flood. I don't know if it's in the horn or my area. I don't know. That we'll come to the road on another episode, because I don't understand why it's rained, it's stopped for a while. Even if it hasn't stopped, at least do something on the road so that it can, because a lot of cars get choked on the roads that have manholes, not even potholes. So my first solution to the field is to mobilize ourselves as a constituency and work once a month. That will help. Also, we should be our brother's keeper. If you see someone drop something on the floor, you tell the person to what? Come and pick it up. If the person is refusing, video the person, report to the person. And if that happens, we report someone and the laws are being enforced, people will not do that again. Because I saw a video on Twitter, fire service personnel saw a lady throw a pure water from a church. The man followed the car to wherever he was able to stop the car. The lady alighted, went to pick the rubbish. If this is happening everywhere, everybody will be conscious. Nobody will be doing that, right? And on this, I also say that the third point should be, we should enforce laws. We should bring laws, right? Bring a law whereby you say that, if you drop a rubbish or you litter around and we find you are going to be fined, right? You are going to the area in which you are, or the area that you made dirty. If there's a gutter there, you remove the gutter. You destroy the gutter, or you sweep the area so that place is neat. Then you pay a fine. If a year long car, you don't sign imprison you for 1 week or 2 weeks. If you set this laws, pay steady. Because I believe that most of the European countries or some African countries that are super neat, it wasn't just by chance. There are laws pertaining to that. There are rules pertaining to that. So if we can also set rules, I think it will be a great option. Yeah. So we need to set rules and regulations with regards to that, and that will be a fantastic way to help this, because nobody will want to go and do extra work, or nobody will want to pay fines or because I littered the place. In Ghana, I've realized something. The citizens are very law abiding, but if the laws are not being enforced, we do the opposite. That's what I've realized so far. You understand? So if we enforce this law, be steady. And if we enforce this law, we will make sure that these fines that we take are going to be used for the development of that area or the country. Roads per se, roads and all that. And we should also invest in these street cameras and all that. So because I know that people leave their house and come and be dropping rubbish at bus stops and things. If there's a street camera, we look at it, we find the person. We have a Ghana card details. You link and check and you see the person. Charlie, the cameras are even going to help you find the person easy, because basically if you see someone in the video, I know that they have a system that they can track and find wherever you are and they come and pick you. Easy. Right? So also install cameras. A very, very solid point on our street. I've seen that there are a couple of cameras around the street, some of the traffic lights, but I don't know where it ends, right? And I think the fourth point could also be that government should partner with companies like cleaning companies or waste management companies, Zoomlion, etc. And I also believe that it shouldn't be just one company, because when monopoly comes inside, most of the times companies tend not to do what is right. Like, they actually do the work, but they do it haphazardly, because they know that they're the only company in the system who has a contract or who is doing a job. If the contract is shared amongst other companies, if you do your own good, but you do your own well, because you know that if yours is good, they give you another contract to do. You get it? So it shouldn't be just one company, waste management company. Private sector should come in, and these waste, especially the bottles, we can use them, right? You can use these bottles to create for the plastics. We can create something out of them, slabs and all that. Like, a lot of things that we can do, recycle and all that, to get things, better things that we can even use on our roads or on our gutters than the cement we're using. Because I saw another video where bus stop boys brought up an idea. I think now when they distill the place, they take the bottles, wash it, and crash it down to smaller pieces, and with that you can use it for a lot of things, right? If strict measures are being put in place and safety measures are being put in place, it can be a very big initiative. Because I also know that there's a waste management, there's a waste process around the Awudome side. They also do collect it. We need to invest in all these things, because with the waste, the plastic bottles, they will keep coming, because those are what we consume more, with the water, the minerals and all that. So if at the end of the day we are taking these things and turning them into something meaningful, it's going to help. Understand? So I believe these are some of the things I believe, if put in place, is going to help stop the floods, because the filth will be lesser, right? Yeah, so let's not sleep. Let's wake up as Ghanaians. Let's come together. Let's make this happen, because, bro, the Ghana is for me and you. The only thing you can do is, when you get money, you fly to different country. At the end of the day, last cry, you can't come back. If you won't come back, fine. But, bro, your relatives will be here, your family will be here. You can see you can take all of them away. But at the end of the day, bro, this is the little we can do to add, right? To add help and build the country. We can't just do 2 days cleanup and come and say that, oh, we are done. We are not done. There's more to be done. There's more work to be done. Most importantly, the continuous what's the name, cleanup idea that I was talking about, whereby MPs will put themselves inside their constituencies and all that, so that will help clean the place, right? Because Charlie, is very, very bad to see that when it rains and it's flood and people. So I don't understand. Are we waiting for people to die before we take initiatives? Are we waiting for properties to be destroyed before we take initiatives? That's not the way to go. That is and has never been the way to go. And bear in mind, this is not the first time Accra or Ghana has flooded. Long time ago, 1990 something, I think I saw a video like that. It got flooded, and we've not learned. There has been floods, a lot of floods. I did a flood video that was like 2025, bad, and in 2026, and it's still flooding, and we are just there. So if no initiatives or major or big initiatives are not being taken after this cleanup exercise, bro, I assure you, next year, it's not like we want it to happen, but if we don't take care, next year it might be even worse, because the filth is going to be more than what it is now. Thank you for watching this episode of Vibe with Bobby. My name is Bobby. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Like, share, comment, share your ideas. What do you think? Share your views in the comment section, and let's get interactive. Follow me on all social media platforms. Say Bobby 111 on X, Instagram, and TikTok, and Say Bobby 11 on Snapchat. Yeah. So I'll see you on my next episode. We out. Let's get it.